Hi guys, let's play a 4-player game of Terra Mystica. Here I'm playing on the DIGIDICED app against 3 AI players. The AI here has a thinking time of 10 seconds, and I'm the first player to choose my faction. So let's have a look at the round scoring bonuses here. So in round 1, we get 4 points for each temple we build. In round 2, 2 points for each dwelling. In round 3, we're getting 5-point bonus here for sanctuaries and strongholds. And in round 4, 2 points for each dig that we do in that round. And then in round 5, we get 5 points for each town we form. And then in the final round, round 6, we're getting 3 points for each trading post we have. So for each trading post we build in that round, not we have. So then also this part of the bonus here, for each, in round 1, for each priest we have down in the cult tracks, we're going to get 2 coins. In round 2, for each 4 steps up the fire cult here, we get 4 power. We move 4 power from one ball to the next. And then in round 3, for each 2 steps up the fire cult, we get 1 worker. In round 4, for each 1 step up the earth cult, we get 1 coin. Then in round 5, for each 4 steps up the earth cult again, we get a dig. And then in the final round, there's no income here. So because we have 2 red bonuses here, maybe a red faction might be good to go for. Also, I'm thinking of witches because we're forming towns in the this round here, and also temples in the first one. Witches can build a temple in the first round, so can engineers. Well, most races can, but I'm thinking that we're combined with the other things. So witches and forming towns in round 5 will be useful, and also the chaos magicians or the giants are the red faction, so they might be able to take more advantage of these 2 bonuses here. So let's have a look at the bonus tiles that are available. Immediately we see that there's plenty of coins, and that's going to lead me more towards the witches. And we have a dig bonus here, a dig bonus card here, which is also useful for all factions, but the witches will enjoy that as well. Scoring-wise, scoring bonus cards, we have the trading post scoring card here. When you exchange your bonus cards here, if you have 2 trading posts, you can get 2 points. And this is the dwelling one here, and then this one is the bonus card for sanctuaries and strongholds. So when you exchange your bonus card for each sanctuary or stronghold you have, you get 4 points. So obviously there's a maximum of 8 points here because you can have you have 1 sanctuary and 1 stronghold that you can build, and if you have them both built, that's obviously 2 times 4 points, 8 points. So yeah, some good 3 scoring bonuses, plenty of coins. So I think I'm going to go for the witches. I'm going to build my temple in round 1. With any luck, get some more dwellings down in round 2, and then get my stronghold in round 3. Now, digging in round 4 is also important, so I might be upgrading my digging, my digs, so I can perform lots of digs on round 4, and then with any luck, I'll be able to complete some towns in round 5 for this bonus, and round 6 we should have a good score by then with any luck. So let's choose those witches. I've not made a video about witches yet, so let's go for those. And immediately we see now who the AIs have chosen. So this AI has chosen halflings, the next one has chosen swarmlings, and the last AI has chosen the chaos magicians. So we really need to see what kind of territory they're going to be battling for. So we have brown, blue, and red. So if I open up my game board here, I'm green at the top, brown is down here, blue is right next to me, so blue is going to be competing for territory for me, and red is less of a problem. They might be taking some of these gray hexes from me, but blue might be after some green, and I want to get some blue. So we need to stay really away from blue primarily, but also try not to get too close to red, but we do need neighbors. I'm thinking that, yeah, we could have a big problem if we go here, because it's likely then blue will place here, red's going to place here at the end. So we need to try not to encourage blue to place here. So I'm thinking that people are going to be over this, or AI is going to be over this side of the board, not people. I'm the only person involved in this game, rather than over here, because blue tends to be over this side of the board. Sometimes they come down here, and the halflings will probably stay over here near to blue, but the AIs do tend to be very randomized. So I'm thinking of going here. Maybe we can get the central continent if blue sort of stay away from this spot here. So if I go here, that might encourage blue to place here. So if I go here, and then when I place my last dwelling, that will be after all the others have placed their dwellings, apart from the Chaos Magicians, who will place their one dwelling absolutely last. So if I place here, maybe blue will decide to stay away from this spot here, and then I'll be able to place here, putting me in prime position to get the central continent. And then where would the alchemists place? Well, they might place here, but most likely they'll place here. We shall see. So first initial dwelling is going to go here on that central continent. Got that. And we'll see where the other ones go. So halflings might go here to be next to me, or they might go over here, or I'll be surprised if they go for the eastern continent here. We'll see what they do. They've gone over here. Okay, let's hope swarmlings go and keep them neighbors over here. They might drag the swarmlings over that side of the board. No, they haven't. Swarmlings have stuck to this side of the board, as I suspected they would. Now, where are the halflings going to go then? Maybe they're going to come down here or here and have no neighbors. Yes, that's what they've done. They've gone up here on the eastern continent. So they've got no neighbors. Swarmlings have no neighbors unless the alchemists decide to be here. But at least I know this blue spot hasn't been taken. So my chances of taking this eastern continent are much higher. If the alchemists do go, not the alchemists, the chaos magicians do go here, keep calling the chaos magicians the alchemists, but they are chaos magicians. Okay, that's the red faction here. So I'm going to go here and cross my fingers that the chaos magicians go here. Okay, so I don't think that will happen though. I think they're more likely to place here, and then it's going to be a race for this hex here. Okay, so where will the chaos magicians place? They have one initial dwelling, so they get to place that last, and they've placed here, but they've gone for the dig bonus card. I'll just show you where they placed. They placed down here, so that leaves the eastern continent to me, but I'm rather short of neighbors. Okay, so the swarmlings have taken this bonus card, so we can be pretty confident they're going to build their stronghold in round one. And the halflings have gone for 3 power and 1 worker. So that leaves really the coins or this one for me. I don't want to go for the points bonuses. So coins will be useful for the witches. What about one step on the cults? Let's have a look how we're doing on the cults to start with. Well, we're on step 2 on the air cult, but I don't think that really gives us too much benefit. If we do get a priest down, we're going to get 2 coins here, but moving up the fire cult will be very useful indeed. So we could consider that, but there is a way to get, yes, I think that obviously we need to get to the 4th step by the end of round 2. I'd rather do that with only putting down 1 priest. But is that what I want to do? Because I've got to think the eastern continent, the central island here, the central continent, is pretty easy for me to get. Nobody's going to be bothering me here, so I don't have to rush to do any digs. Typically with the witches, we'll upgrade shipping and put dwellings down here. But I think I can focus on the cult tracks more, as I don't have neighbors and I'm not battling too much for territory. So I could get the priest bonus here and combine that with the coins and the cult step here to get me to the 4th position on the fire cult, which will allow me to benefit from both of these bonuses and the first one, because I'll have a priest down. I'll get 2 coins at the end of round 1. At the end of round 2, because I'm in the 4th spot, I will get 4 power here, and then 2 workers at the end of round 3. So that might be a pretty useful way to start taking advantage of the cult bonuses. So what I'm going to do is go for the 4 coins with the cult step. Okay, so we begin the first round. I think it's important for me to try to get the Earth one, but if I don't get it, we'll find some other way to get a good score. Okay, so first thing for me to do is to make sure I get that priest. So I'm going to go straight for the priest bonus here and have to burn 3 power to do that. To get burn 3 power to get 3 power into the bowl 3 and spend that 3 power on the priest. So I now have a priest. Nobody else will get one, and they might well get one actually, because the AI. Another way to get a priest is to burn 5 power. So halflings don't. They've gone for the double dig. But another way to get a priest is to burn 5 power, and then that will get you 5 power into bowl 3 and spend that 5 power, convert the 5 power into a priest, which you can immediately send to the cult track. So it's the swarmlings don't do that. They get the 2 workers, but it's the chaos magicians aren't going to do that, because in order to burn 5 power, you need to have 10 power in bowl 2. So we know they're not going to do that, but they're building a trading post, which will give me, I can leech 1 power from that. So I now have 2 power in bowl 2 and 7 power in bowl 1. So that's a good start. That's a good start so far. Now I don't need to rush getting the priest down because nobody else can get a priest at the moment. So I can build a trading post here and then work towards getting that temple, which is the round scoring bonus. Next go, or the go after that, I can upgrade the trading post into temple. But I will get that priest down in this round. I just need to prioritize, really. So the Chaos Magicians have 9 power in bowl 2, so they're not going to be able to get a priest. If they had 10 power in bowl 2, they could burn 5. And I've noticed the AI is quite willing to burn power to get a priest in the first round, especially if there's bonuses available, cult bonuses available. And the third step, the 3-step movement on the cults is very important. So Chaos Magicians build a temple, and they've taken the fire 1. I'll just leech these 2 power from the Chaos Magicians. They've taken what favor tiles? They've taken fire 1, so that will move them 1 step up the fire track. And they've also taken earth 2, which will get them 1 power and 1 worker each income phase. So now I can just check. The Chaos Magicians now have 10 power in bowl 2. That could easily be converted into a priest. So I'd better put my priest down to take the best spot on the fire cult here, the 3. So I will move up to the 3rd spot here and prevent the Chaos Magicians getting that when it comes to their turn. Now it shouldn't, I should still get the Earth 1 favor tile for forming my temple, because the swarmlings, looks like the swarmlings are going to build their stronghold here next go. So they're not going to be building a temple. They've already put another dwelling down. So yeah, I don't need to rush. There we are. So just to prove my point, the Chaos Magicians just burned 5 power for a priest and put their priest in this spot here and moved that their token up to their marker up to the 5th thing here. So they could easily have grabbed this spot if I hadn't got there before them. So that was, yeah, that worked well. Okay, so now it's temple time. Time to upgrade the trading post into temple. And I'm going to, because there's plenty of coins available, sometimes I would go for fire one and get the 3 coins each income phase, but I'm going to go for the points here. So each time I build a dwelling, if I go for this earth 1 favor tile, I will get 2 points. Okay. Now this is not the greatest start because I'm going to finish by the look of it with a temple and 1 dwelling, but I've still got 2 workers and 11 coins that I haven't spent. So they're not down gaining me income for the next round, but I sacrificed that for, oh, I can leech something here because the Chaos Magicians have used their dig and they've built a dwelling next to me, so I can leech 2 power. That might help. Let's see what I can do with 7 power in ball 2. I can build a bridge. Do I want to build a bridge? If I was to build a bridge over to here, then I'd be able to lay another dwelling in this round. Let's just see what we can do next round. You see, next round is the dwelling round. So next round, rather than if I build dwellings, I'm going to score 4 points per dwelling. Rather than this round, I'm just getting the 2 points, but really it's only a point because I'm expending resources to build that dwelling. So perhaps I'm better to be a bit patient and build the dwelling in the next round. But what might help me with that is to look at what's available here. So we've got a lot of coins available, and we've got power and a worker. So at the moment, I'm going to have 4 workers, and I'm going to have 13 coins. So I'm not really short of coins, but I may well be short of coins later on, because really this is a very very important thing to focus on here, round 3, when I want to build my stronghold. So I need to make sure next round I'm going to build a next round I really want to build a trading post, which is a problem because building a trading post, I need to have a neighbor to build that, and at the moment I really don't have a neighbor to build my trading post. If I was to, this hex here, to get this hex here is going to be quite costly, I think. So yeah, it's a triple dig from brown to get that to green. That's very expensive to get that. Now it's very possible that the Chaos Magicians will go here, in which case it will be very good for me to develop this into green and then build a dwelling and then build a trading post here, so that then in the next round I can upgrade it to a stronghold. But anyway, I haven't taken my cult step yet. Excuse me, I haven't taken my cult step yet. So I'll just take that, which will get me onto the 4th step on the fire cult. And that means not this round, but next round I'll get the fire cult bonus. This round I'll get 2 extra coins, which you can see here, for having 1 priest in the cult tracks. Now the other way to, yeah, I can get dwellings down next round by upgrading shipping and building here and here, or I can terraform this. But my main focus needs to be to get the stronghold here. Now it's looking like it might be a bit out of my way to get that. I could get the sanctuary, because that's a sanctuary is simply a matter of upgrading a temple, which I have already. Just building trading posts with no neighbors is so expensive. Instead of using 3 coins, it will use 6, 2 workers and 6 coins rather than 2 workers and 3 coins, which is the normal cost of a trading post. So now is the time to go out of the round, and we'll see what is available now. Well, this is a big help because we have the dig here. So I'm going to take that. I think that really is the one to get. This is obviously still appealing, but yeah, we're going to go for the dig. It's early in the game, the dig is very valuable. Later on in the game, maybe not so valuable. And our power situation is going to be 2-7. We've got no income. This green 0 here shows we've got no power income here. Whereas you see the swarmlings have 6, but they will not get any power into ball 3. They will have 1 here and then 7 here by the end of this income phase. So this is round 2, the income phase. Now we're getting our income. I should have 4 and 15, which is pretty okay. Could do with 1 or 2 more workers, but and they've got 1-7 in power and not such great economy here. 4 workers and 4 coins. So will the Chaos Magicians dig the brown hex here? I don't think so. Okay, what's happening? The Chaos Magicians certainly won't, because they've already passed out of this round, so they're doing nothing. Now this round, the bonus is building dwellings. So we get 2 points for building dwellings, but I'll get 4 points for each dwelling I build because I have the Earth 1 favor tile for building that I got from when I built my temple. So straight away, I think I'm going to try and work on joining these up. So if I use my dig that I have, I'm not thinking about my priest. I might think about I'll just consider the priest, because to upgrade shipping, I'm going to need a priest and 4 coins. But my other option with a priest is to put it down into one of these cult tracks. Now, at the end of this round, for each 4 steps up the fire cult, we get 4 power. Now, if I put it down here, I'm only move up to 6, so it's not going to benefit me at the end of this round, although it would benefit me at the end of the following round, where each 2 steps gives 1 worker. So I would get 3 workers instead of 2 that I get now for being up 4 steps up the fire cult. But it's more important to use the priest to upgrade my shipping so that I can build dwellings here and here. So my first thing anyway is to use the dig and put a dwelling down here. And place the dwelling. So 2 and 4. Okay, so next thing, we can upgrade the shipping, and then we can put a dwelling here and a dwelling here. Putting a dwelling here perhaps is a bit less valuable because it's more difficult to form a town in this area here. But putting a dwelling up here, it's easier to form a town generally around this area, but still having no neighbors is not going to be very helpful. Possibly down here, although it's there's more digs to form the town, and we might get the alchemist might decide to start developing down here. So we'd have potentially we've got a neighbor down here. So upgrade the shipping here. Okay, 2 points for upgrading the shipping. So at the end of this round, we're going to have a bit more power income thanks to the cult bonus for being 4 steps up the fire cult. We're going to get 4 power. So we see that will help us. Okay, so halflings pass out of this round. My turn again, so we can place a dwelling across the river here. Now our shipping value here is marked as 1. So we get a dwelling down here for another 4 points. So this game so far is pretty low leech. With neighbors building next to me, I can leech power, but with only really 1 neighbor here, although he's built the the Chaos Magicians have built here as well. got a little bit more leech, but nothing major, no real special leech. But I'm getting more leech than anyone else anyway, because the halflings are over here by themselves and the swarmlings are here, although swarmlings really rely less on leech. Okay, so now I can put another dwelling down here. Another 4 points. Really, it's only 3 points because I think I spent resources to get that. Let's have a look at the projected scores. So I'm at second with 65 points, and halflings are now first with 66. But it's very, very early on. Really doesn't really mean anything. Okay, so I'm the last player. The Chaos Magicians passed out of the round first. Second were the halflings. Third were the swarmlings, and now the witches. And that's myself. I've really got nothing else I can do. I've got one worker, I've got 5 coins, and there's no green spaces within reach. So I can't place another dwelling. But what I can do is pass out of the round and see what bonus tiles are available. Now, next round, we're going to be building a sanctuary or a stronghold, which in my case, it's going to probably be a sanctuary, which will require a lot of coins. And I'm lucky to see that this bonus is available, but just check my power situation. I'm going to have, with 4 power income, these two are going to move to here and then to here. So it's going to be 7-2, which will allow me to take a power action. Now, because I'm the 4th player, some of the power action that I want, the coins, may have already been taken, especially looking at the swarmlings here. They're going to be pretty short of coins. So it's high risk to gamble and try to get the power actions next round, getting these coins here. I can't take them now, so I'm better off just to take, although I don't think the swarmlings are going to take those coins. They're maybe go for a dig, but I'm going to take the bonus card with the coins on, just in case. I won't go for the power, although it has an extra coin there. I really need the coins for upgrading my structures next go, so I think that's the safest thing to do. You see, I can still get the coins. I still have the power to get the coins if I burn 2 power from bowl 2. So I've got coins, but I can get more coins. So at the moment, my economy is 6 workers, 11 coins, which is pretty good. My real problem now is I don't have any neighbors apart from here, and I can't terraform this. It's very expensive to terraform. So I'm really hoping, well, too late. The alchemists are not going to terraform here. So this dwelling here is not going to get itself a neighbor. So it's more difficult to form a town, although I don't need to form towns here until round 5. Round 5. So I'm not really in a hurry to form this into a town. Okay, swarmlings have 7 power in bowl 3. What will they do with it? Will they take those coins? They didn't even spend the power, which is I find a bit ridiculous. Okay, so I could dig this. I could get the coins. I have a priest. Okay, so if I put my priest here, he's going to get to 3, but I can't guarantee I'm going to get to 4. Do I need to get to 4? Yes, I do, by this round. So there's a good chance I could get to 4 by this round. I'm thinking this coin income is pretty tempting. But I'm not in a rush to put that priest down. I just need to bear it in mind. I could use it to upgrade the shipping again, and then I can get to this hex and this hex because they're 2 river spaces away. I'm going to save my power, and I'm going to upgrade this to a sanctuary. Now I get another favor tile. Now this is not such a simple decision. I'm thinking that this town here we're just not going to get a neighbor unless the Chaos Magicians terraform this. So I'm not going to sit around waiting for them. So that would mean I'd need to build a trading post here, here, or here to get to complete the town. Now that trading post would be very expensive. So if I aim at just getting a town that has 6 power rather than 7, then I wouldn't need to build a trading post to complete the town. I'll just put one more dwelling here. And to do that, I can get this favor tile here, which is fire 2. So that will move me 2 steps up the fire track, which also has another benefit because the bonus, if you remember at the end of this round, is for each 2 steps up the fire cult track, there we are, we just moved 2 steps up, will give us 1 worker. So now I'm at step 6 on the fire cult. Rather than getting 2 workers for being at step 4, I'm going to get 3 workers for being at step 6. So there's an extra benefit for that, and I think that is the thing to do. So now I have 4 power in bowl 4 because I'm moving 2 steps up the fire cult. I moved past 2 power, so I gain power for moving up the fire cult as well. So another benefit, but we'll see if the swarmlings finally take one of these power actions. I'm down to 2 workers here. Now, if they take the double dig, because the double dig is one that I can take now. Now I have 4 power in bowl 3. I can burn 2 power from bowl 2. They've taken the double dig. Okay. So that means that what I could do, now I'm at risk of being very low on coins if I do this, because having no neighbors, building trading posts is very expensive. I could get the coin, I could get this coin power action, upgrade my shipping, and put down 2 more dwellings here and here. That might be the way to go, but then I'm spread around the board. I'm more likely to get a neighbor, but I'm not going to get a neighbor. I can see that is the problem. Okay, so that's what I'll do. So our income is going to be horrendously skewed towards workers rather than coins. But because I just took the coin power action, that should balance that off a bit. So I can still rely on getting that coin power action to balance off this economy that's looking too skewed towards workers. The other option, of course, is to upgrade my digging. Because remember, in round 4, we have a bonus for digging, and I have lots of workers to do that digging. So I think that might be my way to go to score a few more points here. So if rather than just put down a couple more dwellings, if I use this priest to upgrade my digs, which will also cost 6 coins and 2 workers. Now, when I perform digs in round 4, I will get points for those. Now I can upgrade my digs at the beginning of round 4 when I get my next priest after the next income phase. Oh, we have a neighbor. The Chaos Magicians have finally developed here, which changes everything. Okay, 4 power for 3 victory points. That I'm going to take. That changes everything. But I said that prematurely. Now I can't go and develop this because it's going to form the town. I want to be completing my towns in round 5, but it still does because the final round is building trading posts. And now that I have a neighbor here and likely very soon here, these 3 can be turned into trading posts, although they won't contribute to this town because the town will already be completed by that stage. But it means that then this becomes more valuable. So I should think about getting that. So maybe getting that compared to this would have been better earlier on, but I couldn't guarantee that the Chaos Magicians would terraform that spot. If it was a human, I could guarantee it, but the AI, you never know what it's going to do. Okay, so let's have a look at the situation now. Of these, is there anything that's particularly attractive? Nope. Perhaps I'm just better to see what cards there are here to get. So we get 1 point for each dwelling here, or another dig. So the next round is the digging round. So the dig has extra value, although it's only 1 dig, and I'm going to be getting plenty of digs next round. So also coins will be very valuable. This is a difficult one because there's 2 coins on here, there's 3 coins on here, 2 coins. Oh my goodness. This will give us an extra dig. Yeah, this is more valuable than this one because essentially with my digs upgraded 1 more time, this is really just 1 worker. And we have 1 worker here, we have 3 power and 2 coins. This is very valuable. And this obviously is valuable too, because I get a point for each dwelling I have. And I don't have by the end of next round, I should have, maybe 5 or 6 dwellings. So that's 6 points. So really it's between this one and this one. Okay, so next go, I upgrade my digs. So that's going to take 6 coins. So I have 1 coin remaining. That may be an issue. And I'll have 6 workers remaining for 6 digs. But this will give me 7 workers, 7 digs. Plus I can do something with this power. Maybe get some more coins, and I'll have more coins anyway. So, and also I need to be working towards completing 2 towns in round 5, and I'm way away from doing that now. I mean, if I can dig around here, I'll get another town up here, but then there's no neighbors here. So it's a real struggle, unless I dig my way down here, which would mean I need to upgrade my shipping, which I can't do unless I dig here and then down here, which is a lot of work, really. So, and I can't make this into 2 towns. So really anticipating that the Chaos Magicians would not go here has messed me about a bit, but maybe I should just go for the points here or go for glory. This is really going for glory. I'd have to get 2 towns at the end of next go to for this to be worthwhile, but this one I would just be going for 1 town. Yeah, I'm going to be very short of coins, that's for sure. That's not for sure. Yes, it is, because I'm going to be upgrading my digs. So I'm going to go for this one. We'll go for glory. Now here we can leech again. Now, as I'm going for glory, I think that I should take that leech, just 3 power. So I'm going to have 6 power in bowl 3. Now it's 6 power in bowl 2, but I have an income of 3 here, which will send another 3 to bowl 3. So that will come in handy for taking power actions next turn. The halflings went for that bonus card. And the Chaos Magicians went for the dig bonus card. Okay, so now I'm second. We should have Okay, 9 workers, 9 coins, and 6 power in bowl 3. We also have a priest. So should I go for those coins? Yes, I should, because rather than the double dig, oop, that's not my go, but yeah, I should go for the coins because it's going to cost me 6 coins to upgrade my digs. So I'll only be left with 3 coins. So if I convert some of that power I have into coins, now I have 16 coins. I took the coin power action, which gives me 7 coins. So now I'm in a better situation with regards to coins. 916 is a good economy, but what can I do with it? We need to get digging. Yeah, I could form the town by digging here, dwelling here, and digging here and bridging next go. Nobody else needs a bridge, so there will be no competition for the bridge, but I will need to make sure I have the power to get that bridge. Okay, so first thing we need to do now, I can't take another good action here unless I choose to get the priest, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to upgrade my digs. And then next round, we're going to get some digging done. I'd have to lay a dwelling here, I have to lay a dwelling here as well, and just dig this, potentially lay the dwelling in the next round. Or I could go over to here if I'm going to be bridging. Or I could dig here, here, and here. Remember, I need neighbors, so these are the better ones to go for. Now, what'll happen is I'll dig here, and then the halflings will decide to dig this green one to get to the brown here. But the halflings, oh, okay, we can do some more leeching here. We need to get this power. So we're taking the 2 power for 1 victory point. Doing a lot of leeching in the mid game, which is risky because I need to make sure I recoup those points that I've spent on getting power. Okay, so now the risk is the halflings will dig this. There's no way I can put a dwelling on here now, so I need to go here and then here. But this is, yeah, it's 2. Okay, so let's see what the halflings do here. Are they going to dig this one? Now they need to remember they need a neighbor too. So they've gone for this one to get through to this brown. So they're going to have a neighbor, and I'm going to be the halfling's neighbor. Okay, so I'm going here. Next time, this time, I need to get a bridge. Now we have quite a few dwellings down, 6 dwellings. Nobody else is after that bridge, so I don't need to rush for it. But if we were playing against players or other humans or anyone, or even AIs that were looking to form a town across water, we want to get that bridge straight away now. Oh my goodness. The AI have helped me out. This is ridiculous. They've converted this to green. I thought they were going to convert it to red, but that's sensible, really. Well, it's not. They should have done it the other way. They should have done it so that it's not really helping me out. To terraform this is good for the alchemists because they're getting points for terraforming. But to terraform it to green, my color is helping me more than it's helping them. So, okay, we're going to smack a dwelling down here because we need to be forming a town. We still have one more worker. So we're definitely going to do a bit more work here with our worker. Oh dear, a good bonus tile has just been taken, but what's been left for me? We still have this one. So yeah, we still have the coins as well. So we're not doing too badly. Shall I get that bridge now? Let's see. I have one more worker. I could get this, but I need the bridge. If I spend my power now on the two workers and I don't get the bridge, that would be very foolish. So I should get the bridge and go here. The alchemists are not going to take this spot because it's not really, let's see, it's double dig for them, and there's just no point. At least we know they will take this and put a dwelling on here first next round. I'm not going to mess around with this one. So that will leave that for me. So I should do a dig here. Just get 2 points for it with my final worker. So we'll change that to blue, not helping anyone else doing that. So I get a couple of points. So before I pass out of this round, let's look at the projected final scores. Halfling's way out ahead with 103, and I'm second with 87, which is okay. I haven't joined my network yet, so, oh yes, I'm joint first for the network, so I'm not going to get much benefit for network anyway. So let's pass out of this round, and next round, how am I going to finish these towns? So we're going to place a dwelling here and a trading post here and a trading post here. So we're going to finish the round with at least 2 trading posts. So it's good to go for that trading post bonus there. It's about time we got some trading posts on the map. Okay, so now this round 5, we get 5 points for each town we complete, and we're going to be completing 2 towns very easily. The only thing that could really cause us trouble is if those chaos magicians, I keep calling them alchemists, but they're chaos magicians, terraform my green spot here. If they did, I would form the town down here with another bridge. But they're not going to do that. They're going to complete their town here, obviously. Okay, so halflings complete their town. Well, they've already completed it a long time ago. Chaos magicians will complete their town. They're going to be taking bonus tiles town tiles that I really want. That's the negative thing about, yeah, all the cult track bonus tiles have been taken. Okay, so just look at these town tiles. Yeah, I would like to have had this one. I'd have liked to have this one, and I would also like to have had this one. Bear in mind that the final round, we're going to be building trading posts. I might be wise to get a temple out this go. And to get a temple out, I will get the favor tile here, which has already been taken quite a bit by the chaos magicians and the swarmlings. We just hope the halflings don't grab there as well. They're not going to in a hurry. So I really want to get that. Yeah, I really want to make that my priority rather than finishing these. Yeah, I have to get the coins first. I have to do it, unfortunately, to get enough coins to build a temple to get that. So we're going to get the coins. So we're going for this town tile, 5 points plus 6 coins. Plus, being the witches, I get a bonus 5 points. So 5 and 5 and the key and 6 coins and another 5. So I've got 15 points for that, plus another 2 points for building the dwelling. So I want to get water 1. That's water 1 is my goal now. So I need to build a trading post and then a temple. Then complete my second town with perhaps the town tile that gives 11 points. Okay, good. So halflings are not going to be able to beat me to the water, water 1. So I will get that, and then I'll complete the town by building another dwelling. So therefore, next go, I can build potentially 4 trading posts. Trouble is, I have the trading post bonus card this time. Okay. Yeah, I'm still going to go for the water 1. And then next go, if I can build 4 trading posts, which will be tough because I'm still low on coins, then that will be 24 points minus the cost of the resources. Minus almost 4 points, so about 20 points.